Welcome to part 2 of the Tarkov iceberg. If you have not seen part 1, you can click right up here and go watch that first and then come back to this video. But besides that, let's go ahead and get right into it. Russian victimization propaganda. BSG is a Russian-funded program to build sympathy for Russia. So this theory banks off the fact that terror group uses American PMCs as their own private military. And it paints the bears, or the Russians, as people who are just trying to fight and defend their home. Missing augmentin pills. The augmentin icon is an entire bottle, yet when you take it, you get one pill and then throw it away. So is there only one pill in all the bottles? Or did somebody go around Tarkov and take out all the pills except one in every single bottle? Streamer lobbies. BSG gives streamers better lobbies that have better loot so the game looks more fun to get more people to buy it. Hot rod glitched texture. So for some time when you pulled out a hot rod, you would see a texture that is no longer in the game that just looked like the Red Bull can. And it was obviously just a placeholder that they forgot to take out before releasing the game. Escape from Tarkov is in the same universe as Stalker. The creators of Tarkov have said multiple different times that Tarkov is heavily inspired by Stalker. Terror Group very well could have continued their experiments and eventually caused the second disaster that gave us the anomalies in Stalker. BSG uses hacks in its own game. So in the game's code, and even the developers have showed it, there's an item called the Dev Mask. Now what the Dev Mask does is it makes you completely immune to bullets, but it doesn't make you immune to grenades. Now is this hacking? No. But it is really weird that instead of just giving themselves access to a god mode, they made a specific article of clothing that would kind of give them god mode. And before you're like, oh, well, they didn't want to put god mode in the code. People have gotten access to the Dev Mask. There are cheaters using it now. If you go on, especially on PvE Tarkov, if you go on PvE Tarkov and you get lucky, on the fence market, you can just find the Dev Mask sometimes. It's insane. So why put that in the game? Scav bosses are former player controlled scavs. So when a player scav goes MIA, instead of dying or actually disappearing, they eventually would go on to become the scav boss, and they were able to harness the skills they had from when they were a player. Streamer loot. So streamer loot like the Rat Cola, the Vibin Sneaker, and the Shroud Mask show that these people exist in some form in the Tarkov universe. Now, are they streamers in the Tarkov universe? Are they celebrities? Who knows? How did they get famous? We don't know. Streamers paid directly to hype the game. So during Tarkov's first Twitch event, a lot of big streamers were playing it. And people have came to an idea that BSG paid a lot of these streamers to play. And that's not really far out of the realm of possibility. That happens all the time. Games are constantly paying and doing promotional streams with streamers. It's not a very uncommon practice. AI scavs participate in the flea market. If an AI scav manages to actually exfil, they would then be able to sell and buy things off the flea market. This would explain why so many items on the flea market are poorly priced and are garbage. Meta is controlled by adaptive AI. BSG has an adaptive AI that reads the weapon statistics and will nerf/buff them depending on what information is given. Thank you so much for watching part 2 of the Tarkov iceberg. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. Anyways, if you want to watch part 3, you can go ahead and look at that right there. And anyways, thank you so much again for watching, and have an excellent rest of your day.